Hey all you gamers, if you've been wondering if it's worth having the Vile mask in your inventory, then stay tuned and I'll answer that next. Pew, 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 pew. Whee. Welcome back everyone. So if you're like me and you really like the looks of this Vile mask and you thought to yourself, is it worth the grind, is it worth getting all of the seasonal stuff done? Well, yes it is. This is a really cool exotic and one of my favourite to date actually. So what it basically does, if you have a look over it, the status effect also applies a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and increased by your status effect attributes. So obviously if you're applying a status effect, then it will do extra tick damage on top, depending on how big your damage of your grenade is. And as you said, as it says there, is 50%. Now, this mask works amazing with the set that you actually get from the seasonal rewards. So if you're working towards that at the moment, this set with this mask is amazing. So let me just show you now. So without doing any buffs or anything such as that, this is a sticky grenade. And actually, it would help if I took it off easy. Right, so we're going to chuck it on the highest one. So as you can see there, everything has got double ticks. So over 300,000 plus about 70,000 from the mask. And that's all the ads over there. It's amazing, absolutely amazing to have this build on. You can run it even in heroic. It's a bit squishy sometimes, so you might need to work out a way around the squishiness of it, because obviously you're going to be a tech build, but you can do it, and you tend to clear content really fast because you're wiping everything out. You do not have the damage of, say, a gunner or something such as that, because your guns do not hit anywhere near as hard. But running any tech build, you're kind of going to run into that. Obviously with some perks, so you see I've got a little headshot, bang, now the damage has gone up. So the tick's the same because my grenade's the same, so it's about 70,000, but it's 388 I believe that is, because my damage has gone up from what I use on my gun. And I'm going to show you what I use in just a second. Look, still going. Right, so I tend to use this one. Perpetuation. Headshots grant plus 50% status effect damage and duration to the next status effect you apply. It works really well with this. Of course, you can use other stuff like Harmony, which got perfect end sync in it, and a few other ones. The one that does skill overcharge is really good for this build as well. It's just really good. But the mask is just amazing, and there's nothing really like this in the game at the moment as such, to be fair. So I think it kind of sets itself apart. Obviously, if you're not running any kind of a status build, stay clear. This isn't going to help you in the slightest. You do not want it on your build. You do not want to be going out your way to get it. You just don't want it. If you're going to make something in the future, then you do want it. But, like I said, this is the easiest way. Having the Eclipse armor set, 4-piece of that, works amazing with this. I'd imagine you probably could use a couple of other things. Just find anything that does status effects, and that will be the way forward. But, like I said, hopefully you'll see, same as I do, that this is really worth having. And if you are going down this route, I would say get as much status effects on all of your armor pieces as possible, and you want a bit of skill haste as well to bring your skills back online. But yeah, it's really fun, really good, and not too difficult to get. Obviously it's the same as everything else. If you want to drop it in the open world or from running stuff, then it's down to RNG, but it's on the seasonal at the moment, so just run that and get it. Where is it? Let's have a little look. he says, as he presses the wrong buttons. I believe it was 90. Yeah, so at 90, that's when you get the Vile Exotic Mask. And obviously it can be a bit of a trek, but I've actually got a guide out at the moment on how you can power through the levels of this and your SHD rank. So if you want to know that, I'll chuck that up the top right. But yeah, hopefully, if you're like me and you're a skill build, you'll realise the potential of this, because you can clear all content. I'd say it's a little bit harder on the at the very highest levels of content. Say you were doing legendary, might be a little bit higher just through how much health they have. But as long as you're in a good group, you'll be fine. And on the lower end content, or sorry, not lower, probably challenging and possibly heroic as well, you're fine. You're completely fine, and you're going to destroy everything really, really fast. What I found with heroics, because I'm a bit squishy, you do need to hold back. Do not run into the middle of anywhere. But another good thing you can do, which is really good for this actually, which nobody uses, probably for the first time ever, will be chuck on a shock trap. If you're struggling with content and you don't mind it taking a little bit longer, then do that. And they're all stunned. They take the damage straight away because it's status effect. Get the damage. And that's everything in the room dead. On heroics, I believe you'd have to do that, plus a couple of shots to them and little other bits, but not much more as such, except for the very, very toughest, like name enemies or the tanks. But yeah, hopefully that's helped you guys and girls out, and if you can, get your hands on this today, as it is definitely worth it. The Vile Mask is a big thumbs up from me. Right, guys and girls, I'm going to bring you lots more Xbox content, all the latest and greatest, and some more Division stuff. So if you like hints, tips, guides and builds, then hit that subscribe and hit that bell icon for regular content. And as always, I'll see you on the next day.